Okay, this is an entry for cinsangels0309's reborn giveaway for the vampire baby doll. Um, sh- she asked if we believe in vampires and why. I don't believe there's vampires in the United States, but I mean, I believe that there would be some in England. Plus, there's vampire bats.
Oh, God.
And then, do you guys believe in vampires? My two girls are here.
I believe in vampires. Like my mom said, I don't believe they're here, but I believe they're somewhere, like in Africa or something.
What about you, Caitlin?
They might hide in the grass there.
Vampires because I think I am one of them because I got teeth like them. See?
Yep, look at those vampire teeth. Oh, boy. Okay, another thing she asked for was TV shows. I had to write these down because I've watched a lot of TV shows and movies in my life, so... And I like vampire shows. I'll tell you. Okay, the TV series that I've watched growing up is, of course, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 1997 to 2003, and definitely the Addams Family. I always loved those episodes. I watch those all the time. I wish they were still on. Which I looked it up online. Their first episode was September 18th, 1964, and their last one was April 8th, 1966. And like I said, I watched them all the time. It had Morticia, Nick Gomez, Lurch, Uncle Fester, Pugsley, Wednesday, and Grandmama. My favorite was Wednesday. I always liked her. The young little girl. And of course, you can't forget the Munsters. That was another favorite of mine. The first episode, I looked it up, it was September 24th, 1964 until May 12th, 1966. I mean, I wasn't born yet, but I still, they were still on TV and I watched it. Now, Lily, the mother, was a vampire, and her dad, which was Grandpa, was a vampire, which is weird because Herman, the big tall guy, he's a Frankenstein monster, but they had a son, which was Eddie, that was a werewolf. So, how a vampire and a vampire and Frankenstein monster created a werewolf, I have no idea, but that's how the show was. I liked it. Like I said, I loved it. And then they had a niece that lived with them also. Her name was Marilyn, and she was normal, just like, we are. Plus, I used to watch the Vampire Diaries, of course. I'm sure everybody's watched that. Okay. Now those are the TV series I've watched and I loved, and I wish they were still on. I think Buffy, I think she used to be. But, what?
It's called My Babysitter's a Vampire.
I never heard of My Babysitter's a Vampire.
It's on Disney Channel. I don't think it's on anymore, though.
Okay, she used to watch My Babysitter's a Vampire on, what channel is it?
Disney Channel 37.
Disney Channel 37. So, well, that's R37 in Ohio. Okay, now some of the movies I've watched, of course, Dracula. It said it was 1931, so it was kind of an old movie. I got these in the years they came out. Fright Night, which I've only seen a couple times, it came out in 1985. Then Near Dark, 1987. I watched that a couple times. Now my favorite one, The Lost Boys. I've seen that probably a million times. It came out in 1987. I love that movie. I'm sure you guys have watched it, but I love The Lost Boys. Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage. It came out in 1989. I've seen it a couple times. And of course, The Addams Family. I watched that more than, a lot, let's just put it that way. It came out in 1991. Then Bram Stoker's Dracula came out in 1992. It was okay. I watched it once. Then also in 1992, I'm sorry, Buffy the Vampire Slayer came out at the same time. It was okay. I watched it a couple times. Then The Addams Family Values, which, was the, sequel, like, after the Addams Family. It came out in 1993. That's when my son was born, actually, too. And I watched that a lot of times. And then, you all can't forget Interview with a Vampire. That was, really good. 1994. That was what, I was, into those guys that was in it. Then, From Dusk Till Dawn, that was a good movie. That came out in 1996. I watched that more than a few times. Then Blade with Wesley Snipes came out in 1998. It was okay. I watched it a couple times. And then my favorite, I don't know, between The Lost Boys, The Addams Family, and The Addams Family Values, and Interview with a Vampire, this was one of my very cute movies with the little vampire. I can't remember the little boy's name in it, but the little blonde-headed kid, and his mom and dad are like normal, and he's normal, and he befriends a vampire. Now that was a really good movie, and it came out in 2000. And then Dracula 2000 came out in 2000. I seen it once. I really didn't care for it. Then Blade 2 came out in 2002, which is the sequel to Blade, of course. Then I seen it a couple times. Moonchild came out after that, 2003. I watched that a couple times. 30 Days of Night came out in 2007. It was all right. I watched it a few times. Then Bitten came out in 2008. It was okay. I watched it a couple times. Thirst came out in 2009. I watched it a couple times. And then Vampires Suck. Now that was funny. It came out in 2010. It's a movie, if you guys ain't never seen it, it kind of makes fun of vampires, like Twilight and stuff. It was really good. Really, really good. I'm sure you guys have all seen Twilight. So if you see Vampires Suck, like I said, they're making fun of Bella and all of them. It's really good. And then Twilight came out. Well, it came out in 2008. I kind of skipped. I didn't want to put Twilight in with the other ones. And then, like I said, Twilight came out. Now, I'm a big fan of Twilight. Don't get me wrong. I love Twilight. So I had to have every copy of Twilight. So here's Twilight. This is the first one. Oops. Kind of. I don't know why it's doing that.
You have to go the other way, Mom.
This is Twilight. I'm taking up so much time. I don't know why it's got a glare on it. I don't know if you guys could see. But this is Twilight, the first one. And then Twilight, or is Twilight the second one? Come on, guys.
I have it. And while we're waiting on that, I've watched a TV show, and there's a book about it too. But it's called Bunnicula, and there's a bunny that has red eyes, and it's a vampire too.
And then this one came out in 2009 to Twilight. It's the New Moon. Oh, there we go. If I tilt it back a little bit, you can see without the glare. So this is the second one that came out. And then Eclipse.
Of it.
Yeah, my girls have all kinds of posters of Twilight. This is the Eclipse. It came out in 2010.
Can't see Jacob.
Oh yeah, my girls are infatuated with Jacob.
I love Jacob.
Okay, and then this is the first one. Okay.
Yep.
Whoops.
Well, Caitlin has the second.
And this is Breaking Dawn Part 1, of course.
Where they get married.
And like I said, this came out in 2011. And then who's got 2012?
Caitlin has it.
Oh, sure.
And then the last one, which breaks my heart that they're not going to have anymore. This is Breaking Dawn Part 2. My husband surprised me with this one. He knew how bad I wanted to watch it because I didn't go to the movies to watch it. So he went to Walmart, came back with an old movie that he bought for himself. And then, this came out in 2012. And then he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey, they didn't have it." He walked to the bedroom and then came out and said, "Hey, look, honey." And, of course, I jumped up and down and was all excited. But, yeah, like I said, I have every copy of Twilight. I wish they would come out with another one, but they said that was the last one. Okay, and then I have a couple cartoons I used to watch. Scooby-Doo. And The Legend of the Vampire came out in 2003. I've watched that. Scooby-Doo, Music of the Vampire came out in 2011. I watched it. You know, because I always used to watch Scooby-Doo over and over again. And then Hotel Transylvania came out. I believe it was last year. I'm not sure the year on that. I didn't look it up. But my daughters went with their grandma to see it, and they loved it. They said it was cute. So
I can't believe the werewolf had so many babies, and she was
so there's all the movies and the series and cartoons actually that I've seen. So I'm sure there's more, but that's all the ones I can think of. Now my daughters. I mean, I like vampires. I kind of wish I was one because I think it's kind of cool. I love their eyes. I wish I could have, like, contacts and have my eyes like that amber-looking red color. I think that is, like, so cool. I mean, I'm already white as a ghost, like him, so I'd fit right in. But I kind of do wish I was a vampire sometimes. I wish I could, you know, I love the powers that they had on Twilight. I wish I had, like, a little bit of each one of them. But my girls are into vampires. My daughter Haley, she dressed up as Draculaura. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Monster High at all.
They have a bunch, so.
But they have one that's a vampire, and her name is Draculaura, and she dressed up as her. And actually, she wanted to put the outfit on tonight to show you guys. So here she is. You want to show them?
Yep.
Stand up.
Okay. But there's the shirt.
That's what she looks like. That's what the shirt looks like. And then there's the skirt. And actually it had some black hose with it that went down like to her knees, but God knows where those are. And then my daughters, like, they collect kind of vampire things in their room. They have like little vampire bats and all kinds of vampire stuff. They're like really into it. Now my other daughter dressed up. Do you want to show? Well, I don't have to be a vampire. It's just cute. Here. Show them you. Can they see you? That's her. Well, the little skirt could be like a vampire-ish, huh? But she got the vampire teeth. Remember, just remember that. Look at those vampire teeth. Look,
I can run fast like
right there. Look at those vampire teeth. Oh gosh. Those are scary.
And I can run like them too.
Right.
I can run like them.
But what else can we say? I just really want to win this reborn. I don't have a reborn yet, so she'll be like my first one, and we already have a name picked out for her. We're going to name her after Twilight, which is Bella, and then her middle name Renesmee. So she'll be really loved here. My girls, as you can see, they're 10 and 8. They're 10 and 8, okay. And, you know, they'll really be happy with her and help me with her. I mean, she'll be loved. We'll go shopping and get her clothes and stuff, and they'll make sure she drinks her blood bottle and stuff. So
I'll get her healthy blood in her.
You guys will help me take care of her, won't you?
And guess what? Our room is full of vampires. Our wallpaper is vampires. My blanket's a vampire, and my pillow, and even my sheets.
My sheets have blood on them.
Yeah.
Like fake blood.
I have Jacob.
I wish I could show those to you, but I don't have. I have to have my camcorder thing on my laptop. So and my internet goes through. I don't have like wireless internet, so I can't show you their bed set. But yeah, they're like really into vampires, and we like to go to. I mean, sometimes they'll play scary movies on the cable, but we'll go to the library and get them because they're free at the library. So we'll go there and rent like scary movies and vampire movies and stuff. Yeah, so my girls are really into vampires with me, so it's fun. It's cool. I have somebody to share it with.
Super Creepers is fun too.
What?
The Blair Witch Project too.
Yeah, the Blair Witch Project.
Once we get her, well, we were going to look at outfits for like babies just in case if we ever got one and all. And we were at Myers and we were looking at the little girl and boy clothes. And I found one in the, I don't know if it was a girl or boys, but it said, it had a little shirt it had a little shirt on it and it said, I'm teething. And we would have got that if we win her. And I had something else to say, I forgot though. I forget what it was. Oh yeah. And when she comes here, I'm going to go, welcome to the land of blood.
You did?
Yep.
Okay, so, like I said, this is the entry for the reborn vampire. We really want to win her so bad. Like I said, she'll be so loved here. And like I said, I'll have plenty of help with her to change her diapers and stuff. And she'll be real loved, and we'll make sure we make plenty and lots of videos for you, Cindy. So,
and by the
please
way,
consider us for winning your precious reborn. And like I said, her name was going to be Bella Renesmee, so.
By the way, if she beats, she might be blood.
She's silly.
And we're so serious about that.
She's crazy.
That's what the dude on the hotel Pennsylvania said it.
Okay, she's just crazy.
Yep.
Plus we have a vampire dog too. Chopper. Chop! See? Our little vampire doggy.
Look at that
There's our little vampire doggy. He'll protect her. Nobody will mess with her. Well, then again, she's a vampire, so I don't think nobody will mess with her anyway. But please consider us for the reborn. Like I said, she'll get plenty of love, and we'll take her out. Well, no, we can't take her out. We can only take her out at night, right? Or we can wrap her up in a blanket so she won't see the light.
And get the
But I don't know if you made the reborn or if somebody else made her and you bought her or whatever, but she's really beautiful. And whoever wins her is really lucky to have her. So please consider us to win Reborn Bella. And hope you guys like watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later.
And
Bye.
by the way,
Say bye, guys.
and by the way, when she gets her, I will always feed her blood. And maybe if she tries to suck my blood, maybe she'll recognize that I'm a vampire too. Done. Goodbye.
Sorry, she's just a little bit.
Bye-bye.
I think she's lost a little bit of blood.
Hopefully she comes here.
Okay.
Goodbye.
See you guys. Subscribe
That's how much I'm
and
crazy about them.
have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.